Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire Japan. We're sat staring at Akita, which we've just got paint underway. We need to upgrade it, but in the distance there, as I loaded this up, Nagata grew down here. Wasn't expecting that. We didn't really do anything with it, which got me thinking today we're going to need this area to grow as a whole and concentrate purely here on miniatures. There was an interesting comment. Does it mean the area or the city? I tested it out, and as far as I can tell, it's the city only, just Akita itself, not the area. How I tested it was I loaded back up one of the previous episodes, like 14 or something, when we just started our sake production. I demolished it from Akita and built it in the other city, town, over there, that way. Can't remember the name of it. It didn't budge, even though that town was making plenty that would have counted if it was the area. So there we go. So today, I mean, it's all about growth. Anyway, we've got to grow this area, which in turn will allow us access to our miniatures factory. Currently, we can't build one. No city on the map is big enough. In hindsight, I probably would have grew some of the original starter areas, especially Tokyo or something, just so that we had access to more of the factories earlier on, and we could have probably bypassed a few things. And yes, but I don't know what all the tasks are or which order they were coming, and which, I mean, for first time playthroughs, that's what you're facing. But there's a lesson to be learned. It's definitely a case of shoulda, coulda, woulda, isn't it? But we didn't. Now then, Nagata. We may as well hook this wood up, right? Because the faster we're making money around the map, the faster we can expand and upgrade factories. And that's going to be important. And I did say I wanted to make us another station facing that way. So we may as well do it. We'll just go for it. We've got the money, and they're fairly cheap as well in the late game because of all the bonuses we've got, the perks. It was going to be one of these. I think that's the best way to do this. I mean, could we do that? I don't see the point, really. If it squeezes in, maybe. Yeah, not worth the hassle. If we have a terminal station, we can sort of head that way anyway, can't we? We can aim towards this maintenance station. There we go. Nagata has a terminus. We could upgrade it, but first I think the best idea is to set this up. We do own that. We don't own any of the... Are they chickens? What are these? Chickens. Yeah. We'll have to check to see when chickens come into play. But this we can have an interesting little connection into the maintenance yard here. We send that one off that way and then pull that one down. And then we send this one off into here. Yeah, it's a fun way to go either direction. Because what we could do then is branch off from either of those, which allows us to go through here and maybe grab some maintenance depending on whether we decide to build a huge line anywhere. Now with this one, can we fit in? We want to do it on the inside track first because it's going to be tight against that river. Oh, it is super tight because I'd like to go in here. Is it enough room to squeeze round? I'll be super happy if it is. It is. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Right, we'll get those hooked up. We could branch out of here as well and head that way. But the maintenance station here, well, that's a good point. The maintenance station would allow us to just reverse in there if we need to head up that way. So we don't really need to worry about it, do we? We can use that. It's not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's a way. And so far, this area isn't a priority, but it is money. And for making money, all we need to do is hook up the logs, which will give us both plank production and some logs, which they require to grow anyhow. There we go. That gives us everything there. Now we could do something similar up here. Let's get us a large trade station when we've got some money. This will be nice for them though, wouldn't it? It's a nice connection. I mean, we could branch off that way, but like I said, if we go up via the maintenance station, the way this works anyway, we could even head up that way, couldn't we? And have a similar effect. And still allow us to go up there. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. In fact, while you're thinking about it, Grand, if we head this one up and join in there. Yeah, I like that. See, which side do we have? We have another one up there. It's a possibility to head off this way, isn't it? Slide into there. Yeah. I like that idea. As long as it goes in, I'll be happy. Which it is. Get you signalled up. Get you re-signalled up. And there as well. Supply tower. I guess on the little branch. And another one on here. Don't like it. It's out the way though, isn't it? And we could have one down here as well. I like giving them plenty of options. There's less likelihood of it blocking the main line then. Let's get us a maintenance yard on here. And then we can hook up this place. Do we have enough money now? Yeah, it's going up really fast. How do we get into there though? That's going to be tricky, isn't it? Well, not really. We can straddle there, the contour, and we can head in like that, similar to what we were doing before. Yeah, I like that. That's pleasant, isn't it? That allows us to head off and branch in to the terminus there. That is perfect, and this one allows us to continue off, possibly, down this way. Let's get you signalled up. We will put a supply tower on here. Just there. Do we have enough? No. I was going to say, do we have enough to put a maintenance yard on? Well, it's only 60,000, isn't it? 60-something thousand. 64. There we go. That goes up so fast. We do own this. So we can set up a rail line. Make money from both of these. We got that bonus too. Look at that nice little journey it does down there. Freight only. It'd be nice if we had a security guard for this. We do not. It is sad times. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. You're going to make some money. Your coat grows. Really? That means you can make something else. But what? Well, they could make the cloth, couldn't they? It would mean delivering this into there, though. The fibres. Do I really want to do that? Yes, we're going to make cloth. And we'll have a direct train coming in here. And we could even take it from this station if we move it across. Right. Let's move this down so that it takes everything. And what we'll do is we'll shift into this other platform and it'll allow us a more direct line past the logging there. And we'll flood trains heading down there. We could skip the river and curve our way around here. In fact, we can go a little more direct, couldn't we? And branch in at this signal controlled maintenance yard. We don't need to do any of that though, Mr. Game. Could we? Could we slide in there? I like it. Yes. That takes us all the way. Oh, what have you done there? Don't do that. What did I do? Get rid of that one. We don't need that one. Yeah, that's a nice bypass, isn't it? And we can probably come into this as well. Let's get that as flat as possible. We'll come off here. Did I build a... I did, didn't I? I built cloth up there. We utilised that same supply tower as well. Right, let's get you signalled up. Now, the plan is, for the other one, we just head straight into this station. Which should allow us a nice little bypass round here and into this line. But then we've got that. What do we do with that? Is there something up there that will need wood? We run the risk of overburdening this. I'm not sure exactly how much it could take because we are running a lot. Technically, we could come in at the bridge and then go the other way on this. And does that leave us enough room to do something like that? It does. It's a little steep, but not too steep. Oh, I like it. There we go. And this can then branch off, can't it? Up to that other line so that we completely avoid the station there. We may need to use waypoints to do this. Get that deleted. Then we can slide back in at the point we were going to originally. I always say it's a shame that it doesn't do it automatically, but at the same time, the fact that you can do it at all is nice, isn't it? There we go, a couple of supply towers on there, even though we've got one up there. This all needs signalling up, though. Will the trains remember, or have I just broke all the trains? Well, regardless, we need to run a train direct into your coat. Do we need rice up there? Well, yes, because it's a base product, isn't it? It's a standard requirement, base requirement. Go into that station. Freight only. We'll probably need quite a few running this. And no security guards. Well, what are you taking? Yeah, look at that. They're already taking rice. That's not bad, is it? We'll have to double check to see what happened to those other trains. In fact, we should do that now. There's 102 lines, guys. Goodness me. We're going to need more than one train doing that, aren't we? So we're going to duplicate you anyway. There we go. We're starting to take fibres. Okay, so we've got cloth underway. Can we add another train coming out there? Because it takes both fibres and rice. And take it direct there. I'll take it. Are we overburdened on these factory? Well, maybe. Let's get that upgraded. We'll definitely get that upgraded. Yeah, we're going to run out otherwise. Oh, yes. And we need to upgrade our paints, don't we? Get that upgraded. 800. Yep. Right. Paints are underway. That's going to be for our... Sure, I take you. That's going to be for our miniatures. You can have... Where are you going? I thought you were heading this way. We don't have one. I think we did, but that might be one of the ones that's broken. Because we had rice. Did I set it up? I don't know. It's probably going to complain at some point. I can't see it, guys. I'm going to set it up anyway, I think. That's the safest, isn't it? It would be... Oh, I don't know whether that would have been the same name either. It's your own fault. I should have checked. Right, you go into there. Freight only. You'll just be taking the rice. Did we upgrade the rice? We did. Probably going to need another boost. If we can get those growing, it'll be lovely. Did we set up one to run from this warehouse? We didn't. What do you make? Oh, and you make noodles. I thought we did. Does it run round? Oh, it runs around that way. There we go. Yes, we did. What are you bringing back? So much wood. Well, I mean, there's no other place to do anything with wood. Guys, we got octopus here as well. We don't have to technically bring it all the way from over there. No, we could send it up to all of these, couldn't we? Right, let's do that. We need these places growing. We need everything growing. Can we slide you in? It's a bit of a tight squeeze. Go on. If we can get you in there, I'll be super happy. Yes, that's pleasant. Right, now, which way do you want to go? Do we need this to cross over? It gives us an option, doesn't it? To head up to the other line there. I mean, if it just slides in like this, then I'm definitely taking it. There we go. Yeah, and then this can run parallel for a while. And then we can think about going past here as a bypass track, providing I've left enough room. It's going to be a road to nowhere or a track to nowhere at the moment. Yes. And that gives us our branch to head down this way somewhere. I guess down there would do. Or we could just not cross that river for now. And instead we can scoot up here and maybe straight in, so we're not sharing the line. Makes us a nice tunnel. It's very direct, very flat. And that should be super fast. Yeah, that should be everything. We can even have a bypass here as well, couldn't we? Yes. And send fish into those guys. I sort of like it. Let's bring a track around. Ooh, do I? Do I want to cut myself? Oh, do you know what we need to set up? Right, we're doing this. That's fine. How much money do we have? We haven't set this up. We need to start delivering this up into our warehouse 4 at Akita. That's going to be needed, isn't it? Very much so. Is it for the miniatures? Or is it? It's not for the paint, is it? It's just the miniatures. Can we get a large train station somewhere in here? There's a few valleys, isn't there? Ooh, look at that. Can we get it that way round, though? Well, it's a tight squeeze, guys. I'll be impressed if I get this in. I mean, technically, we can get it in, can't we? We can get it in there. I guess we'll take it. Go on. Where was it? It's probably going to dive straight into a tunnel, isn't it? And be all sorts of slopey. But do we mind? Actually, I do not mind at all. Okay, but we've got to get up onto this line. How on earth do we do that? Ooh, that's a toughie. We've got a branch here. That's going into... I mean, it's going through there, though. I'd rather not. Are the stations busy enough to worry? I don't think they are. Do you know what, then? Let's... what should we use? This? If we just go straight into there, how much is it going to cost us? How much of a slope is it? It's a huge tunnel, which is going to cause us issues with signalling. But it's only 3%. I mean, the other way would be to come down through the valley. Possibly. No, not like that, though. Get rid of that. Get this connection. There we go. If we went that way and we wiggled our way down, it might create a tunnel here and there. But if it's just a 3%, oh, it's steep, isn't it? But if it's a 3% grade, I don't mind. We could have a... Yeah, do you know, 3% isn't bad. I would prefer the blocking because we're going to need a few trains running that. And it's a bit of a mountain railway then, isn't it? Could we put in a signal-controlled maintenance yard just here? So we've got a bypass and a way to branch out into there. And a way to get, although I don't think we're going to need it, a way to get stuff this way. Yeah, I think that's excessive, but we might be able to use it to branch off of here, possibly. Yeah, that's where we can do it. I like it. There we go. If we branch up to there, will you not slide in? Slide in there then. We'll get you working. Yeah, and then that avoids this station. Perfect. We need to get you hooked back in. Just there. Lots of rail. That's what it is, isn't it? Lately, we're just doing rail everywhere. And getting it running, and we just keep making more and more money. So, worth it? Absolutely. What are you doing there? Why won't you make another one? I don't understand. You go there. In fact, put a supply tower on there. There we go. And we need this set up. Does that take us straight into the maintenance yard? It does. Get you signalled up. We've run out of money, but that's okay. We're getting it done. Should it take long for us to get more money? Nope. I don't think it's going to cost as much to actually hook that up. That's unfortunately going into there. Although it probably needs to. We do have a bypass now, so that's nice. Now, can we get you hooked in? Just like that. Yes. Do I like that? Yeah. Do you know what? It's pleasant, isn't it? We'll send you up. Well, we could branch off here. I don't think it's needed. All the way up there. 145k. And then we can get this underway. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a lot of money. Very quickly. Oh, what you picking up there? Goodness me. I don't know what train that is, but it's picking up planks. That was nice to see. There we go. Got lots of blocking on here. We'll stick a supply tower on here as well. Maybe we'll run it as a freight train. I don't think so, though, because it's all downhill, isn't it? We're up in the hills here. We run downhill. And this one's only going to be taking whatever this is. What is it? Kaolin. So it's going to be empty on the way back up when it doesn't really matter. Because those locos that we run, the... Oh, promoter! Quick! Where are we sending you? In there. Freight only. Get going. Yes, promoter. You know what we're doing with that, don't you? We're giving Akita promoter. That was fortunate. That's boosted us no end. Promoter, where are you? Yes, do Akita. Can we afford you? Well, obviously, you just purchased him. Hired him, even. Right, and we've got everything on here. We're going to need to upgrade that, or we can't afford it. Almost. Gotcha. Right, and this train, what we need to do is going a long way, and this might run out because we're going to throw loads of trains on here. So we'll get the line and make sure you're full. There we go. It's a nice little journey, isn't it, through there? We might have to take a ride on that. We're going through a cutting down a hill, and then we get to the main line at the bottom. Now that we've done that, what we can do is duplicate you and duplicate you again, and then both of those trains are going to queue, and we've got this on level 2. How much for level 3? 1 million. Oh, we don't need it yet though, do we? No. Are you going to start making cloth once we upgrade? It's a lot of upgrading. I'm tempted to take out a bond just to push this. This is going to give us our kaolin. We're still struggling on rice. How many rice trains do we have running? Where do they come from? From here, right? Yeah. Oh, it's still only 1. I never did it. Wait, are these both? No, it's 2, isn't it? Warehouse 4. Warehouse 4. 3 then. We might as well go 3. There we go. Get 3 trains running that. Are we running out? Not really. Even with 3 trains. Or 4. Well, he sits and waits until he's full to head back into Morioka there. Right. Now we can finish off our octopus run to build up the other towns down here. Oh, you've done it the wrong way, you muppet. It's fine. We'll keep that one in. We'll run it back again. Oh, I'm silly. There we go. Fortunately, it was the easy one. I mean, I could have run it the opposite way. It would have just been really confusing. Let's get a supply tower on there. That should be enough. Do you have... No, you don't. A maintenance yard. Let's get you some octopus down at Hanamaki. That's what I'm going with. Freight only. Yes, we want to make sure you are full. And we'll send you off. There we go. Engineer, sure, we'll put you on. Perfect, guys. Right, let's check on the... that's good. State of play with... Oh, goodness me. That makes 15.1 a week. Yeah, we can flood those, can't we? These make quite a bit as well. Oh, we've got the million. And we've got this as well. Now, I want to go back into company and construction again, because we had some cool ones right down here, didn't we? Not those. When selling, not really. We're not really replacing anything anymore. Ooh, yes. We're still expanding, and we're still expanding quite quickly. So that will come in handy, and we don't know if there are any more tasks either. So yeah, I'll try and play that safe. Right. Do you know, I've had a thought. What we could do with this, freight only, we could continue it on this outside line. I think, oh no, are you going there? What, do we have anything we need to branch in that way? Not really. I mean, it seems pointless to use this maintenance yard for such a short line, doesn't it? Maybe we can divert it around so it's not blocking it for anybody that's using it as a junction, because these won't need it for repairs. There we go. Get you in like that. Is that all signalled up? It is. Lovely. We've got a supply tower there. That should be good enough. Yes, what I'm thinking of doing with this guy is extending it after there, going to there, and then coming back again. And when it does its final stop, we want to not pick up anything. So max is 0. That should do it. There we go. That way they can drop them off. And what we'll do is we'll duplicate these, because these guys do noodles and these guys make sake. And so that's going to work. Akita grows. I love to see it. Oh, yes. What do we need? Growth, don't we? That's the museum. Increases satisfaction. Well, it makes it easier to achieve growth. So for now, we stick that on and make them grow even faster. Yes, because demand is reduced by 10%. We're going quite strong here, aren't we? Let's increase that if we can afford it. Let's increase that. Oh, 1.2. There we go. Guys, perfect. What a way to end this. I love it. How many are we storing in here? Let's just double check. 34 we're up to. We haven't got this yet. We're going to need to put a couple more trains on there, possibly. We want it as a steady flow because I don't want to trip over. Let's take a look at the state of play. 151,000 people in the area. I love that. And ooh, that's not the one we're going for. Well, technically it is at the same time. We're still not on miniatures yet. However, that's next stop, isn't it, for Akita? Well, we've got 79% demand met. That's not good because of these two. Plums we could maybe do. That would boost it. Any of these lower ones would... We're struggling a bit on soybeans for some reason. Where on earth do we get soybeans from? Do we even deliver them? I think we do, right? Into this warehouse. Yeah, and there's plenty. How many trains do we have running to Akita? Just one? That's not enough. That's not enough. Get another one on there. Yeah, look at all those goodies. Right, that'll get them growing. And what about you? How are you doing? I think we're seeing to most demand here. We're going to have to upgrade that, aren't we? We need plenty of everything. Can we upgrade this as well? Get more of those made and upgrade again. 600,000. Come on. We can do it. We need them to fulfill their own needs as well as the area's needs. Security guard. Well, yes, I wouldn't mind. Come on, we need to upgrade you. There we go. Got it. Security guard. Yes, take you. We had a nice short one up here, didn't we? Which would make us lots of money. That's the plums. Where are you? Well, it's all the way back here. Goodness me. This train here. I'd like you to have a security guard. It's making us money. That's what I'm happy about. Yeah, there we go. Can we upgrade you as well so you pull as much as you need out of there? Are you getting enough wood? You are. Beautiful. We could hook up the octopods. But what we're going to do is head down here. Make sure we've got enough in here, which we don't. Let's upgrade you. Just about afford it. What we got up there? Is this the express line? I would love to do it, but I'm a little bit busy. So we're still waiting here. I think what we need to do is get this up to level 3, don't we? And how much is that going to cost? $1 million. If we fast forward... Oh, no. Brakes. Did you see that, guys? It's another one in our area. Now, what could you make? Well, I've got no idea. Ooh, wood. Right? Absolutely wood. They can make planks that side as well. Yeah, oh, yes, I like the idea. It's more stuff of the low-end stuff, planks, that everybody's going to need anyway. Yeah, Do we need to upgrade it, that building? Or it should spread them out. As long as we start to get... Yeah, we're getting it now. We need a load more in the plant fibres department. What's up with you? Oh, there is not, is there? No, there is no supply tower on this little line here. This direct line we've got. There we go. You'll be sorted out, don't panic. If we can get these growing, it'll be nice as well. And then we'll have to end it. No, we will have to end that, won't we? We've caught everything. 1 million? Well, there we go, guys. We can get this upgraded. Perfect timing. I'm going to save it. Okay, guys, we're on our kaolin train that's going to be heading down the hill. Do we leave? We just upgraded the industry, and there's the answer. We're off. The red light was very bright. Is it a journey that we can handle? It's a bit bumpy, isn't it? As long as the train doesn't derail, we're fine. And since they do not derail here, oh, this is pleasant. We're good, aren't we? Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.